actual Christmas. I don't have time other than today, so I picked.
Hi you guys, welcome back to another Vlogmas episode. I have to be 100% honest, I am not feeling very good right now. I think it's gonna pass, but I have a pretty bad headache right now. I don't know if I've really ever experienced a migraine, so I'm not really sure what qualifies as a migraine, but it's definitely longer lasting than a usual headache. I woke up with a headache. I took some, whatever it's called, medication, and then it kind of went away for a little bit, and then it came back, and now it's back again. So I took some Excedrin migraine, and now I'm just feeling weird because I feel like it is starting to kick in, but the Excedrin migraine has caffeine, and I already had some coffee today, and now I just feel like my heart, I feel like anxious, and my headache is still here. So I'm just wanting to let y'all know that I'm starting off this very low energy, but I did want to say hello. I just finished all the details for the previous vlog, and I was gonna go work out at 3 o'clock today, which is very unlike me. I only wanted to really do it early today, in terms of like early in the afternoon, because I wanted to get it out of the way before like 5, because I know my motivation just goes so down when it gets dark. So I was like, okay, I'll go to the class at 3 o'clock today, which is really random. I signed up for it a couple hours ago, and now I'm just feeling so not good. And I mean, I would have to leave in 30 minutes, and I really, I don't see how I feel turning around in 30 minutes. So I'm kind of mad at myself that I even signed up, because sometimes it's like I don't actually have to sign up. I can sign up like on my way. Like if I'm literally in the car going, it's like, okay, I can sign up. Like most of the classes at Orange Theory at my studio don't like fill up. Some of the early morning classes do, but I'm never there before, you know, 10 a.m. or something. Anyway, so now I just kind of regret doing that, because I'll have to use one of my like late cancels, which basically like counts as a class. It won't like charge me, but it's pretty much the same thing because I've paid for like a certain amount of classes. So now I just kind of wish I hadn't signed up, and then I had just like, you know, waited until I was like fully going. I think I'm just gonna go lie down for a little bit. I need to be like away from the light. I'm drinking water, and I'm just gonna lie down and relax for a little bit, and I feel like I will feel better. I think I'm getting like a pre-period headache or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on, because I honestly woke up feeling like I was hungover, and I didn't drink at all yesterday, so it was not a hangover, but it honestly felt like that. I felt really groggy and horrible headache, so I don't know why I woke up feeling so horrible. We're just gonna take it easy for the next however long, so I will let you guys know hopefully when I'm feeling better and we're getting up to something else. Hey y'all, I am feeling definitely a little bit better. Still not feeling up to going and doing much, but I am gonna get myself out of this sweatshirt that I've been wearing for literally multiple days. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself out of this and go walk the boys, get some fresh air, and my head is still hurting a little bit, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. I also feel like sometimes my head hurts when I'm like lacking protein, and I don't know if I just totally like make that up, but I feel like that helps a lot, so I need to eat something with some protein. We need to get ourselves together. I was slightly productive while I was lying here. Got my vlog up, which was kind of already done before I talked to y'all, and then I ordered some more stuff. I finished shopping for my Secret Santa, and I ordered a couple like stocking stuffers for Jared and the dogs. Yeah, I've been like slowly doing my Christmas shopping, and I've done everything online so far. I'm pretty positive I haven't bought a single thing in person, which has been nice. I honestly am so much more of an online shopper. I'll try to show you guys a few things, but I was also thinking about it, and I was like, I don't know, you guys will see like if you watch the last Vlogmas, like what I give to Jared and stuff. So I don't want to risk him seeing it, like just in case. I don't know. I just don't want to risk it. And then pretty much almost everything else I like sent, you know, like I was telling you guys, to like my parents and my sister and stuff like that. I already like sent it, but maybe I could just like show you guys or tell you guys what I got people. I don't know. Do you guys even care? If you actually want me to talk about like what I got for people this year, and maybe like 3 or 4 things that I asked for myself, because I did get asked by Jared's parents, my mom, and my sister about a list. So I made a little list this year. If y'all want to see like just me talk about that stuff for like 5 minutes in my next vlog, comment down below and I definitely will. But I don't know if people even want to see stuff like that. I feel like people are probably mostly finishing up their shopping. I don't know. What else did I do? Oh, I did a grocery like pickup order, and I ordered everything. I have been really, honestly, my life has been changed by free grocery pickup. I've been doing it at Fred Meyer a lot. I can get like most of my stuff there. It's definitely just a little bit more expensive than Winco for some things, but they have like better sales. Like Winco is cheap, but it never has anything on sale. But Winco does have like the bulk section, which I will always go to because it's just so like inexpensive. So certain things I will like always get at Winco, but I'm able to find most of my stuff at Fred Meyer. So I scheduled that for tomorrow, and it'll just be so much quicker than like trying to fit in like an hour-long grocery shop. And it's nice because you don't have to like load everything yourself into your car. And I just feel like it's honestly worth, like, I mean, it's literally free if you spend like, I think it's free if you spend $35 at Fred Meyer, which it's not hard for me to spend $35 if I'm doing an actual like grocery, you know, like a shop. So I did that. So I feel good that at least I did some stuff from bed today. And yeah, we're gonna go get a little fresh air. So let's do it.
I've always given you my best behavior. You gave me everything I asked, but I've grown up and this one thing got stranger. I'm sick of sitting on your lap. Santa, forgive me, 'cause this year I'm done being polite. So keep yourself busy, 'cause I don't need you creeping tonight. Dear Saint Nick, goodbye, I'm over this. Your promises are hard to believe. Baby, I don't need your gifts, your freaky little lips. Yeah, who the hell are you to judge me? 'Cause it's nice to be naughty.
Okay guys, it is like 6:30 and Megan and I decided we wanted to do a watch party to watch the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie together. Neither of us have seen it. It just came out on streaming and I didn't actually get the opportunity to see it when it was in theaters. So we're gonna be watching it for the first time together. Sorry, I have this light set up because it's just like so weird to film in my lighting at night, so I'm trying to remember to use this light more, and my hair is very greasy and we're gonna wash it after the movie, so just ignore that for now. But this is it. I found it on Prime. I think it's also on Apple TV, and I'm going to rent it. Okay, I figured it out thanks to Megan. She sent me the link and then I was able to like get it on my phone and then pull it up on my TV with the watch party. So I am going to make a giant cocktail in honor, because I really haven't, I've literally made one cocktail at home, I'm pretty positive, since I ended my 75 soft. I've been having a little bit of wine, but I've been pretty mellow. Tonight, we are not gonna be mellow. We are gonna get turned for Taylor tonight, honeys. So I am gonna make a Cosmo, but I'm gonna use my Cranberry Simple from last week because I really haven't used this in like a week. Let's get started, honey. And I'm making it not only a double, I'm making a triple because I don't want to have to make another drink. This movie is 3 hours long and I'm ready to sit my ass down, relax, and enjoy the concert. First things first, our Tito's. I am gonna do at least 3 shots. That's 2 shots. Okay, start off with that. The Cranberry Simple. I'm gonna use, I really don't want this to be overpowering because usually you would not use simple syrup in a Cosmo. So I'm gonna use like a little bit, probably less than an ounce. Actual cranberry juice. I usually like mine really light pink. Tonight, I want it to be a little darker because I want it to be a little more, it never really turns out like red. It's more of a pink drink, but I want it to be a little more like festive. And I'm gonna do like, I think I'm gonna do like 1.5 ounces of cran. I don't know, maybe even a little more. Oh my God, I almost forgot the triple sec. Let me grab that. How could I almost forget the fancy Cointreau that I have? I haven't used this in so freaking long. Oh my gosh, I forgot this was in the back of my liquor cabinet. So for 2 ounces vodka, you're gonna use 3/4 an ounce Cointreau. So I guess I'm gonna use, since that's 3 ounces, like a little bit more than 1 ounce. I don't know. The math is like, a little confusing. We're gonna do, 1.5. Of course, I want this to be festive, so I'm gonna cut a little lime circle, and then I'm also gonna do a good amount of lime juice. I can't remember. Okay, so you also, I need like 1 whole ounce of lime juice for this. Cut it in half. Then I'm going to chop a little for my garnish. That was a little bit thick. I'm gonna just measure with the heart, which probably isn't that smart, but I'm kind of trying to do this a little bit quick because it's like 2 hours later for Megan, so she's gonna be starting this at like 9 o'clock her time, and it's 3 hours, so I'm kind of trying to like, hurry up a little bit. But I do have a surprise plan for you guys, and if you think you might know what it is, you probably do. All right, I'm feeling lazy and don't want to do any more limes tonight, so I'm just gonna finish off. Hopefully this is still good. Yeah, it smells fine. With this lime juice, we're gonna do like 1/2 ounce of that. That is like, you cannot tell, but it's like up to here. It's very full. Clean your station, clean your station. Just wiped these counters an hour ago. Make sure that's tight on there, and we're going to town. Gigantic glass was frosted for me tonight. Guys, I don't know, if only there was a song for a perfect moment like this. What do you think we should play? Got anything in mind? Beyonce, Taylor Swift. No, I think I have the perfect thing. Alexa, play Pour It Up by Rihanna. So listen to
got my money. I 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 got my money.
Alexa, power off. Oh, it's been a while. I hope you enjoyed that. All right, we are officially starting the Eras movie. I am freaking ready. This cocktail is ginormous. It turned out pretty good. Let's go, baby.
Every time we talk, I gotta walk away. You never hit me, and no matter what
Blood runs back.
I say. Have you ever heard of give and take? I'm so frustrated, but I won't cry. Nah, you are so stuck in your ways. I don't know how much I can take. You traded your baseball cap for a crown.
That was amazing. Like, so good. Truly. Highly recommend. Even if you went to the Eras tour like me, Megan and I were sitting so far back that we really couldn't see like the intricacies of what was actually like going on the stage. We could hear everything so good. I honestly felt like we could see very well. Like, I don't have any regrets. We were so far back, but at the same time I feel like it was still, we could hear so good and everything, but this really just allowed like the attention to detail. So it was definitely a little bit expensive. Like, on Prime it was literally like 20 bucks to rent the Eras tour movie, but I do think that it was worth it. It was incredible. It's 3 hours long. Megan and I ended up just texting each other throughout the entire thing because I couldn't figure out how to get like the chat to work, because I could only figure out playing it like on my TV, which is what I really wanted. I wanted to play it on my TV instead of my computer. I'm so glad we did that. It's like 11 right now. It's been done for like an hour and I've just been kind of like hanging out with Jared and the dogs. I am gonna go upstairs and just get an early night because tomorrow is gonna be a busy day. I'm feeling a lot better since earlier today. My migraine ended up going away around like 4 or something, 4:30, and I've just been feeling a lot better since then. Hope you enjoyed the little Pour It Up moment tonight as well. I will see you guys in the morning for another day of Vlogmas. It's gonna be a good day. Thank you for watching today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Morning, guys. Welcome back. It's Thursday. I just took Squirtle to his groomer appointment where he gets his nails trimmed and his glands expressed pretty much every month. Did that, and then on the way home I came over to Fred Meyer to pick up my grocery order that I placed yesterday. My trunk be looking crazy right now, slash the back of my car. I've had my seats rolled down for like a couple months now for tidy style, but honestly I just don't like the look of it. I feel like it looks so chaotic, so I'm probably gonna put my seats back up. But anyway, there's my grocery pickup. I got a lot of stuff. a lot of stuff. We did a big shop. And I have my Squish here too. And he's just like funny. He tries to like guard me in the car whenever there's like drive-through people, or if anyone comes up to the car, he does his like light growl. But then it's funny because like usually once they like talk to him, he starts like wagging his tail and stuff, and it's just like he's faking it. But yeah, we went to get Squirtles. Oh, I'm so tired this morning. So tired. I'm tired too, buddy. I got all that stuff. Unfortunately, I stepped in dog poop at the groomer. I don't even know how I did it. It's one of those things, it's like you never notice until you start sniffing a few minutes later and you're like, what is that? And I just knew. I was like, smells like it's coming from in my car. What the heck is that? And then I looked on the side of my boot and there was some dog poop and it was stinky. Anyway, I got a baby wipe from the dog groomer and I had some napkins in my car as well. So I went over to the trash can and just kind of tried to wipe it off and get out most of it. But honestly, I still have a lingering like sniff of it a little bit. So we're gonna have to put my boot, I don't want to show y'all my boot, but we're gonna have to put my boot through just like the hose or something when we get home. Yeah, those are my errands for this morning. I'm gonna head home. I desperately need to shower. I meant to do it this morning. My hair is so freaking greasy right now, you guys. If you can tell, it's so bad. But I ended up sleeping in. It took me so long to fall asleep last night. I could not wind down. I feel like I've been struggling the past like week or so with falling asleep. I don't know. Yeah, it's been taking me a lot longer, so maybe I need to start doing melatonin again. Probably didn't fall asleep till like 3, so anyway, I'm tired today. I'm definitely tired, but we're gonna head home and have some breakfast, take a shower, and then in a couple hours I'm meeting up with my friend Marissa, who is a fellow content creator. Some of you guys probably know her, and she comes here pretty much like around once a month or something like that. Every so often she comes here because her grandparents live here and that's like her closest family. She has a 2-year-old daughter, and so she like spends time with her grandparents when she comes here, and it's really nice because I get to see her most of the time if I'm around and I'm free. So she made us, or I'm not actually gonna even spoil it, she made us a fun reservation today and I'm very excited about it. I want to respect though that she doesn't put her daughter's face usually online, so if I'm like unable to film with her, you know, without getting her daughter in the footage, I'm not going to. I'm obviously going to respect that. So I might film a little bit with Marissa, but we are hanging out with her and her daughter Lila. All right, I am back home. I ate a bagel because I was violently starving. I've been watching exclusively Miss Remy Ashton Vlogmas. I've been trying to keep up with hers and my sister's. I honestly am trying to think about, I've watched a couple other ones this year, but I'm not like religiously keeping up every day with anyone else's. So honestly, it's very difficult. So I am like, I just want to say thank you so much if you are one of the people that is like prioritizing watching my Vlogmas this year or any year, because there are so many Vlogmas out there. I feel like it's honestly just impossible to watch them all because it comes out, you know, every day, or for me every other day. So I just want to say a quick thank you. Like, I see you and it really does mean so much. Like, you can choose to so easily just not click on these, and it really, really like just makes me happy that you guys do. So thank you for being here. Let's do this grocery haul, and then we really need to take a shower. This is foul. This is so embarrassing that I'm even filming this. What a gorgeous, colorful grocery haul. We got snacks in the back. We got produce and healthy stuff in the front. Okay, butter lettuce, strawberries. These are actually a perfect size because I'm going to use these for the Santa hat Jello shots, and they are like they're all like tiny, but that's very ideal because I want the strawberries to be like a uniform size for this, and these ones just actually look like they're going to be perfect for it. So I'm very excited. I'm hoping to make those. I won't do the strawberry portion till tomorrow, but I'm hoping to set the Jello shots hopefully today so they can set overnight in the fridge. We got some lemons, bell peppers. I want to make buffalo chicken stuffed bell peppers, which we haven't made in a while, and it's always been so good. So that's why I got these. Shallots. Something has been like injected into these shallots, because why the hell are they this large? I have never ever seen or purchased a shallot that is that big. They are like as big as a small onion, you guys. I'm not kidding. They are, that is like bigger than this potato. Just to give you a, Anyway, those, I don't know. 2 tiny avocados and 4 red potatoes. We've got some bagels. I just ate one of these, so there's only 5 left. Some bread. I just went with like a boring organic white bread that would hopefully be good for everything. I haven't tried this one. Ultra thin cheese slices. I've really been liking these ultra thin ones. I usually like the pepper jack, but they didn't have it, at least at the online pickup, so I got Swiss, which honestly isn't my fave. I don't feel like it's that flavorful, but I do like the ultra thin, so we got the Swiss. Eggs, we honestly still have probably like 11 eggs, but I just know probably in the next like week we're gonna be super low, especially if I do some baking stuff, so I wanted to just have them. Some chicken. I honestly probably should have gotten 2, but it's like a little bit more expensive there than getting it at Winco, so I'll probably just have to go to Winco at some point in this next like week. Bacon, always another restock. Smart Balance. Ready Whip. This is for the Jell-O shots. Purdue frozen chicken chunks. Needed to kind of restock on those. Let's go back here, y'all. I've never bought this, but I have just like started seeing this everywhere. I feel like this True Fruit. So it's frozen, and it's like frozen raspberries and strawberries and bananas covered in chocolate. And I don't know, I really thought I would try it. It's really small though. The bigger thing was like 14 or 15 bucks, and I just couldn't justify it, so I got the little one, but the little one is really small. So we'll see. I'm scared that I'm gonna be addicted to it, and then I'm gonna have to start buying it all the time, and it's expensive. So it's probably dangerous that I bought that. Some pico de gallo. I have been craving just this and making a little like taco night or just something. I don't know what we'll make yet, but I wanted that. Better than bouillon chicken. This is what I use, you guys, to make my broth. I use this, and I use bouillon cubes, and it has changed my life. I could never keep broth cartons like fresh in the fridge unless I used the entire thing. Whenever I save it, I feel like it would go bad in the fridge. And this, you get, how many do you get out of this? 38, you guys. You literally get 38 cups of broth out of this one container. I think it's like not even expensive. Under like $10 or $8 for sure. Got some butter. They have like a really good deal on bigger packs of butter at Fred Meyer, so I'm definitely gonna be getting mine there, like in bulk and stuff. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, in bulk, like 8 sticks. My mini ginger ales. I only have one left, and I'm obsessed, darlings. I went with 3 chips. We actually got a lot of snacks. We're pretty much out of all of our snacks. Like, there's nothing good. So I did some Simply Cheetos Crunchy. I really went with the Simply brand. I don't know. They were all like $1 off on sale, so I was feeling it. Some Ruffles. Jared really likes Ruffles. And then some organic Tostitos yellow corn for the taco night and whatever we end up doing with the pico de gallo. Jared is also obsessed with these oatmeal cream pies. Luckily, they're really cheap. They're literally like 2 or 3 bucks. So I have no problem buying these for him. They honestly are really good, you guys. I know they're like horrible for you, any of this Little Debbie stuff, but they are really good. These are my 2 favorite flavors of Goldfish. I feel like they're underrated, but these flavors are everything to me. Same with the Dots pretzels. I always like to have those in our pantry. So did a big snack refresh. We got not too much, actually this is a pretty good amount of produce. We were pretty much out of almost everything. Like, this is where we keep, turn the light on in here. This is where we keep our produce that doesn't need to be refrigerated. And literally, I have bread in here right now, which does not even need to be in there. All we have is garlic, which we pretty much always have garlic. If I don't have garlic, that is concerning. Like, somebody please check on me if I don't even have like a single one of these, or like a half one at some point. Like, if I don't have that, call the cops. Something is wrong. I'm gonna speed put the stuff away that needs to go in the fridge and freezer. Leave the rest to do later because I really need to hop in the shower and start getting ready.
Should I give it up? fun.
Okay guys, here is the plan. Marissa made me, her, and her daughter Lila a reservation at this like indoor trampoline place for kids. I think it's called Jump Time. Never been. I've literally been to like one of those places in my entire life. This was her idea for us to just like do something and release our inner child, and I thought it sounded so fun, so I'm really excited. I put on a, you know, an athleisure fit. I realize I'll probably be like sweating, so I have a hair tie. You know, if I'm jumping around, I'm getting a workout on. Like, I want to make sure I'm prepared. So I have my Lululemon leggings on. I have just, I assume you'll probably have to wear like socks in there. I don't want to go barefoot, so we have some, you know, socks, and then just this Skims shirt that's pretty. I wanted to wear short sleeves or like something that, you know, because I'll probably be sweating. I got my Apple Watch on, so we'll see what kind of a workout I get on today. But I'm really excited. I'm just gonna let these boys out before I go. Tell me how I just stepped in dog poop again. Twice today in 3 hours. I literally thought I was hallucinating. Like, I was walking around with the dogs just out there in the yard. I'm like, how do I still smell like dog poop? I showered. I'm not wearing the same boots. Look down, lift up my shoe, stepped in another fresh dog crap. I don't think it was my dog's, but it could have been. So I picked it up. It was in the neighbor's yard. But what is going on today? I cannot accept that this is gonna be what type of day it is for me. We have got to go up from here. We have just got to. All right, I have to leave. Oh my God.
Just an anti-sled. Just an anti-sled.
Guys, this place is so fun. I'm having a great time.
Go, Lila, go!
Lila's going down the side
Lila's
by
Aries
herself.
moon is sledding.
Age 2, literally climbing up and going down the side on her own. Giant slide. We played in this for a little bit. I'm having an incredible time. Yay! Yay, Lila! My hair literally looks so crazy after that jump thing. The girls are going to have lunch at Buffalo Wild Wings. Hi guys, I am home. Am I in focus? That was the question. I think so. I had a great time. The jump place was honestly so fun, and it was so cute just to see Lila so excited. She was so freaking brave. Like, I don't know if 2-year-olds are normally this brave. This woman was like jumping off of walls, just headed straight down. Like, she was just so brave and obsessed with doing the big slide all by herself. Like, it was just so freaking cute. I had such a fun time. I haven't done something like that in forever. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings after that and just cut up. I didn't film anything there. That was great. I definitely got a bad tummy ache. I'm also cramping today. I started my period this morning, so I had some Midol, but then once we ate the Buffalo Wild Wings, it kind of set in. My stomach got really upset. I'm home now. It is pitch black. It's 5:46. Damn. Yeah, it took me a while to get home. I got in some traffic, but I wanted to show you guys the cutest little surprise I got today from Marissa and Lila. You guys are gonna just die when you see it. Like, it is so me. It's something I would definitely pick out for myself, which is the best gifts to get. An auntie mug. Look how cute the inside, like all of it, the colors. I just can't freaking get over it. It also comes with a little keychain, which I guess this is like separate, but look how cute that is. A little flower gold keychain. I mean, it's literally just so perfect for me. I'm gonna make some peppermint tea because I really like to have peppermint tea recently when my stomach's upset, or even just sometimes before bed. I feel like it's really comforting. I've been having this one, the Stash one. I love this herbal tea. It's caffeine free, and I feel like peppermint tea is just so, like, it never sounded good to me. I'm not like a huge peppermint person. I mean, actually that's not necessarily true. I do like a little peppermint, but I don't know. I just love the tea, so I'm gonna give this a little wash, make myself a cup of tea. I'm honestly gonna relax for a little bit, just lay down, give my tummy a little break. And then I might be seeing a friend for drinks tonight, but I'm not sure if I'm feeling up to it, so I might ask her if we can reschedule for another night. It's like one of those things where I do feel like if I just went, I know I'd have a good time and it would be fun. But I'm also just in one of those, like, once I started getting crampy and my tummy was upset, my tummy was upset, I was like, maybe tonight's not the best night. I'm also gonna be like getting drinks tomorrow night because we're doing the Christmas party. So I'm like, do I want to do 2 nights in a row? Although I know tonight would be tame. Like, she can't even really meet up till like 9. So tonight would probably be like 2 drinks. So we'll see. I'm not really sure if I'm feeling up to it tonight, but maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. All right, y'all know what time it is. We're lighting up a candle because we're gonna do another candle chat. It's been a minute since we sat on the floor together and did one of our little candle chats. I've been getting some good questions. I honestly just don't know what I want to talk about tonight. I feel like I wrote down, let me see. I tried to write down some of the ones that you guys had been writing in. So maybe I'll just answer like a couple tonight, like a few 2 or 3 different comments instead of it being like one whole topic. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Oh, also thank you guys so much for all your sweet comments on like my reaction to finding out my sister's baby's gender in the last vlog. I'm just getting such sweet comments, and obviously it's not me having the baby, but I just appreciate how like supportive you guys are. A bunch of you guys were like, I literally started crying when you started crying. And yeah, it's just been like a very exciting past few months for my family, and just like having this happen that I feel like it's just been so long coming, and like it's finally happening, and I just, oh my gosh. It's sinking in a little more every day. The first one, I think I screenshotted it, so I'm gonna go back and find the comment, but it basically was along the lines of how to stay motivated and not give up on yourself. And I actually got one really similar to this. Found the other comment, it's kind of similar to this, similar like topic. So this is from Julia. As a gym girly, do you have any tips for when you get out of your normal gym routine and have been having a hard time, like a few months, getting back into your routine? I just can't seem to find my motivation anymore, but watching you go inspires me to try a little harder. So I wanted to touch on that, as well as how to stay motivated and not give up on yourself, which obviously that doesn't necessarily only, like, I don't even know if that she meant that having to do with working out or fitness at all. So I'll kind of just like talk about that in a general sense. First, I'll just like touch on motivation in general. I also want to say that I absolutely struggle with motivation. I feel like if you watch my vlogs, you probably know that. You can see that. Like, it is honestly more something that has to be for me a lot of times like discipline, like just doing it to have it done with and know that I'll be proud of myself over sorry, I'm getting a little distracted by him licking his paws, but he's just grooming himself. You're fine, baby. Like, sometimes you're just not going to be motivated, especially I feel like I really struggle in the winter months. I mean, I've literally talked about this in like every vlog recently, but after it gets dark, I have absolutely zero motivation to do anything. So for me, I need to try and be good about my time management, and I need to try and figure out what time in the day is gonna actually, I am gonna feel more motivated. For me, I've been finding that, at least as far as like workouts go, I have to kind of like get up and do it within the first few hours of the day. I definitely do have some classes that I go to at like 5:30 p.m., but it is kind of something that like I really do have to like motivate myself for that, and it's harder. I find it's easier if I just like get up and I have a class at like 11 a.m. or like 11:30 or even noon, because I know that at least I got it out of the way like early enough in the day that it was still light outside. I was like, I feel more motivated like after I wake up for the first few hours of the day. I'm like, I'm ready to be productive, versus once you hit that like afternoon slump, I feel like there's no going back. Like I can so easily convince myself to just not do something even completely unrelated to fitness, but like, you know, work-wise, like editing a video or something. Like it's just so much easier for me to find that motivation when it is light outside. So I would just say to try and find like the time of day that best works for you. Of course, you're gonna have to work around like your work schedule and, you know, different things that you have going on. Of course, everyone leads different busy lives, but I would say just try to carve out, even if it's like 45 minutes every few days or however often you want to be doing a workout, or if it's not a workout, motivation in general, just to like do a task instead of, you can replace what I'm saying, like go work out with like getting a task done. Another thing that I wanted to share that I've found out that really helps me, and I've been utilizing this recently. If you are like a planner and someone that kind of thrives on productivity like me, something that makes me feel really good is setting up a big 3 for every day. Now, I don't necessarily do this every day. Like if I'm having a lazy Sunday and I'm just like, I am not going to be productive today, I will absolutely not do this. But most days of the week, I recently have been trying to do this. I feel like it's really helpful for me. So your big 3 is the 3 biggest things that you want to get done that day, but also make it realistic. Just because it's the big 3 doesn't mean they have to be really long tasks. Like today, one of my big 3 was literally just like go grocery shopping. Putting up my Vlogmas, like editing my Vlogmas video, that can be one of mine. Or like it could be like going to a workout class, or it could be, yeah, going grocery shopping, or just like something that you want to prioritize in that particular day. It's really helpful to like look at the week too, as a snapshot. And kind of, I don't really like to plan my big 3 until like either the night before or the day of. It's a little bit hard to, you don't need to plan it out for every day, like throughout the week. I feel like that would be a little difficult. Maybe that would work for some people, but I find that's something for me that it's like, okay, then I know that I'm gonna get the most important 3 things done. It is realistic. I have enough time to do it. That's a big thing. Like, don't write down things that you don't have enough time to get all 3 of them done. Make it realistic. I know I keep saying that, but that is how you can really kind of utilize this to your advantage. And I feel like that also does help me with my motivation, because I feel motivated to get like those 3 things done, but I'm not looking at a to-do list that's 10 items long. That's like probably a big tip I would have. Lastly, just to like touch on the comment from Julia about when you get out of your normal gym routine and been having a hard time getting back into your routine. I totally feel that. I went through periods like this for years. I honestly didn't become really like, I would say I didn't become really like regular about fitness until like probably sometime in 2020. I don't know, maybe even a little bit after that. Let yourself have those times, so don't feel bad about it, because sometimes we just aren't prioritizing like the things that we don't have a lot of time for, whether it be, yeah, working out or eating healthy or sleeping a certain number of hours a night or reading every day or something like that. I would say the biggest thing for me is like I said, discipline over motivation. And also, like, for me, it really helps me to sign up for classes, to have a schedule for the week, to like, for my 75 soft, I think something that really helped me was I would, for the week in my phone, I would put my workouts, even like I would put my rest day, because there was one rest day in the week. I would put the days that I was either gonna like walk or do a home workout, so I just knew, so I didn't wake up one day and be like, oh, I don't have a workout class planned today, what am I gonna do? Like, it was already either I'm going to a workout class, I'm going to the gym or I'm going to do like a walk or some sort of a home workout. Side note, I have gotten a lot of people asking me to talk about my 75 soft experience, like make a whole video on it. I've seen actually a lot of comments about that. I think I kind of let it get away from me because I literally finished it the first day of Vlogmas and I kind of like put it to the side. I was like, okay, but I want to know if you guys would actually want to see that. Like maybe that could be a fun video to do in January, like in the new year when everyone's in their like, you know, health era. I do feel like maybe it's not as life-changing and as exciting as you guys might think, but I also do feel like I probably could have, you know, some insight to offer. So if you do want to see that, please let me know down below, because I kind of am like, would it be worth making a whole video about? I'm not sure. It's not like I had some sort of a drastic like, well, I lost 20 pounds or something like, and that wasn't my goal, but I could still talk about my experience if that's something that would interest you guys. I think if you've been in like a rut with working out and you want to get back into your routine, you absolutely just have to, like, the hardest thing is literally just like going for a week and being in that routine and trying to keep up with that. Of course, make it realistic. Like if you can only work out like 3 days a week or something, that is great. That's so much better than zero. Anything is better than nothing. So don't feel like you have to rush into like, I'm gonna work out 6 times a week from not working out for a while. Like that's not realistic, and you can work up to something like that if that is like your ultimate goal. Also for me, I feel like this is really personal. Some people like just going to the gym, some people like going to the same workout class, some people like to mix it up. I'm one of those people that I have to mix it up. I get bored keeping it fresh with other classes or even just home workouts. Like home workouts are completely free to do. You can, you know, of course there's some that you have to pay money, but there's so much on YouTube that's for free. So just like switching it up and trying to like keep it fun with things that actually aren't like super repetitive to you, I would say is like the biggest thing, other than just like planning that time in your day like really strategically when you feel like you will feel the most motivated to just do it. Okay, I feel like I talked about that stuff for a really long time, so let's move on to another question. I have this one screenshotted on my phone. This kind of is along a similar like topic, but slightly different. Let me read it. This is from Whoa Nelly. Can you talk about accepting your body in your late 20s? I feel like not enough people talk about the changes your body goes through as you approach your late 20s and the acceptance of it all. Body acceptance and body confidence is just one of those things that like I just kind of go, not that I like go back and forth, but I just like kind of feel differently every day about body acceptance. Like sometimes I go through periods of time where I'm just like not as focused on it, and then sometimes I'm heavily focused. Like every time I look in the mirror, I like have a critique. Yes, my experience in my 20s, my body has absolutely fluctuated. Early in my 20s, I was just absolutely didn't give an F. I didn't work out at all. I ate whatever I wanted. I definitely gained like some college weight. I got into like a brief fitness era. I like worked with a personal trainer. I did like lose some weight. Also, I never know how much weight I lost because I really am a person that doesn't weigh myself. And I don't say that to be like humble brag. It's actually just very not healthy for me to own a scale. I don't think I've owned a scale in my entire adult life, and I would say that I think that is something that really helps to ease my mind. If anybody out there needs to hear this, like throw away your scale. Maybe don't throw it away, donate it, get rid of it. Like I personally see really no reason to like put my worth in a number. Like even for my 75 soft, I did not weigh myself before, I did not weigh myself after. I have no idea if I lost any weight. That's a spoiler to that video. I have no idea if I lost any weight because I don't weigh myself. I just go more based off of feeling strong, seeing maybe my muscles have a little more definition. If anyone needs to hear that, that would be like one of my things that I think gives me so much inner peace is I don't know how much I weigh. I just realized that I was like talking about how my body's fluctuated in my 20s, and then I went off on on a weight thing. In 2020, I definitely gained weight during like quarantine, and I personally just felt like I was like weirdly kind of gaining weight in 2020, and I actually made a video about that, like opening up, and I just kind of talked about my struggles with feeling that way, so I will link it up here if that would be helpful to anyone. I would say ever since like 2020-ish, I've kind of just been in this place with my body acceptance where I feel like I'm just like trying my best, you know? I feel like it is just so, and it's kind of sad, but it is just so incredibly common as a woman to not really like your body. I'm not saying that that's everyone's experience, but typically like that's what women say they feel. No matter if we're in an era of body positivity, like we pretty much have been for years now, like does that make it easier? I don't know. Maybe for some people, like being told to celebrate all bodies and celebrate your body, of course I absolutely believe that, but I'm also like, but does that make me actually love my body more? I don't know. Like I'm not really sure that it's working for me. I think it's one of those things that is just so personal, and if it gives you any sort of peace just to know that I absolutely struggle with this, and from speaking with many women in my life, older, much older, to my age to younger, I think it's just something that we all kind of, I'm not gonna say struggle with, but we all, you know, experience and we all go through. There are ways that we can dress for our bodies that are like very empowering and look so good and flattering, and I really try to do that. Like I try to show off the things that I do like more. If something that you have in your closet like just doesn't make you feel good, it doesn't make you feel good to wear it, like get rid of it, because what's the point in like having that and making it's almost like, you know, when people keep pants that are like 3 or 4 sizes too small or something, it's like you just gotta get rid of that, because that is such a toxic mindset to like look at that and be like, I was a better person when I fit in these or something like that. Like there's nothing I feel like more toxic that you can do sometimes than compare your body's current self to your past self, or yeah, stuff like that. I've struggled with that. Oh my gosh, like when I was in that brief like fitness, like losing weight era, like years and years ago, like when I lived in LA, I sometimes still look at those photos, some of those photos that I posted on Instagram, and I'm like, damn, I for sure got more likes. People absolutely told me like, you look so good, you look so good, what are you doing? People would tell me in person that, and oh my god, I ate that up, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's the stuff that we get, like, oh my gosh, and it's almost like dangerous, you know what I mean? So I don't know where I'm trying to go with this. I don't know if this was I feel like I really like went off on some tangents, and I don't know how helpful this has been, but absolutely your body changes. I think most of us probably know that your metabolism just naturally slows down as you get older, and that's just like something that I'm accepting. I'm gonna be 30 next year, and you know, I'm sure a lot of things will change in my 30s too, and sometimes when life just gets busier, you don't really have time to prioritize to, like, I do feel like working out and taking care of yourself is almost kind of a form of self-care. I mean, it is, it's just not, I feel like when I think of self-care, I think of like doing a face mask, you know what I mean? Like being in the bath. But it is a form of self-care, and sometimes people really don't have time for that. Like people don't give themselves that time, or they just aren't in a place in their lives where they have time to prioritize that, and that is okay. I would say, if you can squeeze in little things like, you know, that healthy smoothie or some extra veggies with your dinner, like it's not about being perfect. And I really have to like remind myself of that, because sometimes it seems like, I've seen sometimes people make it seem like they do eat this like perfect balanced diet with like what I eat in a day videos. It's not about perfection. And I also think that I have been the happiest in my life, probably times when I was heavier, like the first year of dating Jared. I look back, I think I was a little bit more, a little bit heavier in the face. I don't really even know if that's like I said, I don't weigh myself, so I don't know. But I can kind of look back at like the first year that me and Jared were dating, and it's just that like love, what do they call it? Like it's like you eat, you drink probably a lot of the time because you're just happy and you're going on dates and all this stuff. And like that like is probably one of the happiest times of my entire life. Like the first few months dating Jared, and I was probably some of the heaviest I've ever been, and I was still so happy. So I think reminding ourselves of things like that too. Well, if I lost 15 pounds and like got a little more like toned, like ideally had this like glow up or whatever, like, you know, in my head, I mean, I don't know if this is toxic to do, but in my head a lot of times I do think about like if I could just work a little harder, if I prioritize nutrition a little bit more, I probably could lose like 15 pounds and like be more toned. And would I be happier? Also, the pressure of having to upkeep that, like it's almost like once you do something like that, then you have all the pressure for the rest of your life on, are you gonna stay that weight? Are you gonna stay looking like that? Or are you gonna gain weight back? And it's just all honestly very toxic is what I would say. So I really went off. This was a very long chat, but I hope that that maybe was helpful or gave some insight onto just what I feel. I feel this is just such a personal thing that it's hard to like say the right thing, but also I don't feel like I have to say the right thing for you guys. I can just say what is my personal truth and my personal experience, and you guys will accept that with open arms. So thank you. Definitely feel free to comment down below if you have more ideas for the candle chats. Hopefully we can do like a couple more throughout the rest of Vlogmas. Let's make Santa hat jello shots for, I think this is like the 3rd year that we will be making them together. I'm pretty, yes, I made them in 2020. I am almost positive I made them in 2021. It's year 4, baby. These are amazing. I will link the recipe down below. It's very easy. You don't need much. Tonight, I'm just gonna do the jello, the Tito's. Like, I'm not gonna do the strawberry and the topping. I will do that tomorrow, so it's extra fresh. This recipe only makes enough for 12, which is so weird. I'm like, 12 jello shots? That's like nothing. I feel like people always bring jello shots to events. You know, that's just not a lot. So I'm doubling it. I need to also make sure I have that much vodka though. I think I only have a little bit more than like a cup in here. So, and I would need a cup and a half if I'm gonna double this. But I can make a little bit less jello. Like I could make 20 instead of 24. I don't feel like that would be horrible. Oh, it's almost exactly, it's a little teensy bit less than a cup and a half, which I don't feel like it's gonna be noticeable enough. So I'm just gonna double this recipe. 1 cup, 2 cups, and a half. Bring this to a boil on the stove. I'm using the Big Mama burner. So this says to use strawberry jello, but I honestly think the cherry is a little more like Christmassy red. This is like, they look exactly the same. I mean, this one's a little more cherry red and this one's more orangey red. So we're gonna use, what should I make for the party? I'm gonna make one of them for the party, and then I'm probably gonna make the other one 10 days, probably until Christmas Eve. Let's do the strawberry. Yeah, let's do the strawberry. Well, just waiting on this water to boil. While that's boiling though, I will at least lay out my cups. Jared told me he only wanted like one non-alcoholic jello shot. So sad. So I'm just gonna make him, I guess, 2 because he didn't sound particularly too excited about it. Wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. What is going on with the size difference, and why did I just notice that? So these are shot cups, and I think these are mini shot cups. Jared's is so gigantic. Okay, well, whatever. He's gonna get 2 big ones because I feel really weird not making him any. Okay, that was fast. My water is already, I believe, boiling. Yep. Once boiling, remove from heat and add Jello packet, stirring until dissolved. Add vodka, pour into plastic shot glasses and refrigerate. It says actually this only takes 1 hour to set. No, I don't believe that. I do not think so, honey. All right, we're gonna move it. We'll just move it like right here so you guys can still hopefully see what I'm doing. I'll move you a little closer. All right, here goes the Jello. Add Jello packet, stir until dissolved. Add vodka. Why is this so easy? 2 shots of vodka. I think that was about 2 shots. The hardest part of this recipe is pouring it and trying not to spill everywhere into these miniature shot glasses. What did I do last year? There she is. Wow, that looks like literally a vampire's blood, but it is delicious Tito's Jello shots. I need to move these all like closer together too. I remember last year, because sometimes the liquid is just like, it gets trapped in the in-between spaces. So the closer these can be together, the better. Okay, this is going here. Okay, I don't know if this is like the worst idea ever, but I'm gonna dip this thing in there. Let's see how much I can get. I really can't get too much, but at least this has a little spout. And this is the part where I'm not gonna talk to you guys. I'm just gonna fast forward this because I need to be laser focused. And this is actually kind of difficult. This is the only hard part of the recipe because it just gets everywhere. You can't avoid it. Wait guys, I just realized that I added the vodka to the entire thing. Why did I know that was gonna happen too? Like when I was thinking about it, I was like, I'll have to reserve some of the Jello for just Jared's before I add the vodka, and then I literally totally forgot. Okay, well, he will forgive me because like I said, he really told me he didn't even care. He was like, I don't even care. I don't need any shots, like, you know what I mean? That's embarrassing. I can make some for him for next time though, because that is just, of course, literally of course I got distracted, poured the freaking vodka in, thinking I was Sandra with my 2 shots, got carried away. I'm sorry, Jared. That was a flop. Have a few extra, guys. I always forget. I think this recipe does actually make like 12. Like this is a normal size shot glass and these are mini. This is crazy. Next year I need to remember this. Oh my god, it's like a lot more than I would think. Wow, you guys. Look at all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What the hell? Not me thinking I was gonna make 24 and then I made 40. So this basically like, I mean, okay, granted I didn't fill them up completely. This one actually looks kind of low right here. But it's because I know that I want to put, you have to put like the whipped cream and the strawberry and I don't want it to just completely fall off. So that's why I didn't fill them up 100%. I feel like this is fine. This is great actually. That's so many though. But they are miniature, okay? I didn't go totally crazy. I literally, this is 1.5 cups of, not even 1.5 cups of vodka for 40 freaking shots. I hope people know if they have 1 or 2 of these, they ain't getting hardly any vodka. I mean like a drop. These things are not very strong, but it's fine. We'll make them a little stronger probably for Christmas Eve. And we won't make so many because we do usually have some leftovers of these. All right, these are going into the fridge overnight. We will check on them tomorrow. It is... Just check my watch. Oh, Cholula did a big shake. It's 10:47. We officially have just caught up on all of Megan's Vlogmas. We were literally so embarrassing, like 3 behind. We watched them all and caught the heck up. And I'm very close to being caught up with Remy's too. I'm like 2 behind on Remy's. But, I mean, hey, that's pretty good. Only missing 2 for how many days of Vlogmas has it been? I really have been losing track of the date. But Jared is opening the advent calendar. Woo! What did we get tonight?
Snickers or 3 Musketeers?
I feel bad because I've been giving you all the 3 Musketeers, so you can have the Snickers.
You don't even like Snickers.
No, I do like mini Snickers. I just don't like when it has a lot of peanuts.
Oh, you don't like the full size?
You know what? I actually do like Snickers. Something about the mini ones I think is better. I think it's because it has less peanuts, and I really don't love cookie bars or candy bars with a lot of peanuts. I like nothing is worse to me than a Baby Ruth. Like, don't even get me. If you get me a Baby Ruth, that is basically you saying that you hate me, and I will not accept that. Sorry, don't come for me if you love Baby Ruths. Everyone likes, you know, everyone likes what they like. My fave candy bar, I'm just gonna say it. I'm publicly going out here and saying Twix, but a very, very, literally a sliver of a close second. Like, that's how close it is. Kit Kat. When I'm in the mood, a Kit Kat can be my #1. But I feel like a Twix is just so perfect with the flavors. What's your favorite candy bar?
Reese's. Is that a candy bar?
Yeah, I feel like Reese's counts. Is that really your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
I thought yours was Twix too.
Twix is good. Reese's. Always.
3 Musketeers is like lacking for me, but I still like it. Like, I would never not eat it, but I wouldn't be like, woohoo. You know?
You wouldn't go buy 3 Musketeers?
I have probably bought a 3 Musketeers, but not in... I would absolutely choose a Twix or a Kit Kat or a Milky Way over this. What's your guys' favorite? And don't do any crazy ones. Like, you know what we're talking about. Like, the basic ones that they have at the gas station. Don't say anything crazy. Okay?
What if you learn about a new good one?
That's true. We're probably just going to watch a little more. I don't know. Maybe we'll watch more Vlogmas. Maybe we'll watch This Is Us. We've honestly been slacking a little bit on the Christmas movie front as well. We're kind of low-key running out of time. I still want to watch... Not A Christmas Story. Sorry. I'm not going to be watching that this year. If you want to give me hate for that, feel free. We watched it last year, and it was honestly nothing special. I mean, I've seen it a million times. Anyway, back to it. The Santa Claus. One of my classic films. My hair looks funny like this. Elf, obviously. The #1 Christmas movie, in my humble opinion. I'm not saying you have to agree. I got a lot of people saying that they don't like Elf and don't understand. I mean, sorry. Okay. That they don't like the Polar Express and don't understand why people like it. And I was like, okay, I can see that. I think for me, so that one's always been my sister's favorite. And we would just like always watch it together. And now, because I would watch it every year in my childhood, like that is one of my ones that I will always watch. I do think it's like definitely in my top 3 to 5. I feel like Elf is my favorite, Santa Claus is my second favorite, and I probably would put Polar Express in at my #3. But I feel like Christmas movies are one of those things that's so specific. And I feel like a lot of it is just like nostalgia. And like tied to what you did watch. Like, a lot of people watched A Christmas Story, you know, every year, and that's like why that's their favorite. Me personally, I was like, like I would watch A Christmas Story every 2-3 years, and I never was like obsessed. But I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to say this one's better. It's more of just like what feels right in the heart. So Jared's favorite, I think, is The Grinch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jared's fave is The Grinch. The Grinch has truly never been in my top 5, but I respect that it's his favorite, and we will always watch it if he wants to, because he watches my favorites. The Polar Express thing, I was like, I can understand, but don't tell my sister that, because she will come for you. Okay? You can tell me, but don't tell her. And don't come for me on Santa Claus or Elf, because I will come for you. And that's all I have to say. I can't remember if I ended my vlog off yesterday, so it's the next day, and I don't think I did. Actually, maybe I did. If I didn't, for some reason, here's me ending it off. Thank you so much for watching Vlogmas. If you want to support me on my Patreon, that would mean so incredibly much to me. It's going to be linked on the screen as well as down below. The first link in the description box. And I will see you guys very soon for more Vlogmas. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed the little pour it up dance in this segment. I have been getting so many requests for it, so more to come. More to come. Bye, guys.